What's going on, winners? Your boy Loso 2.0. And today we're talking about learning from the past. But before I get started with that, click that subscribe button below, subscribe to the Winners Win channel. But yes, learn from the past. See, I'm going to talk to you guys, keep it be honest with you guys. When I first was about to do this video, I was thinking about how learning from the past, learning from people who've been there before you and done that, such as, Martin Luther King in my example, Eric Thomas, he's done that before. Malcolm X, people that came before me that are doing what I'm trying to do or what I'm doing. But then I started to think about not just learning from the past that, but learning from your past too as well. And also the message that I got from E.T., the hip hop preacher today, when I was getting ready this morning, was the idea of doing doing what worked for you in the past. Like a lot of times when we're going about something or doing something, we trail off from what was working for us. We do that a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even myself. And I really stopped thinking about that. An example too as well. I think that was the perfect message for me today because it was making me think about at my job, right? So at my job, I run 10 AT&T stores. So or nine AT&T stores. When I'm doing those though, I'm over here teaching all these new methods and things. Hey, try to do this. Bring up this when you're doing it. When you're trying to do this, do that. Doing all these different methods to try to get them to learn how to sell, getting them the product launch, all this stuff, just to try to get them to learn how to sell. But then I started thinking like, yo, what worked for me in the past? It was the focus on VGAs, right? Or like our new lines, right? That was our biggest thing that worked for us in the past. Even with me, when I was a rep, that's what worked for me in the past, learning how to do that. But then I learned the wrong way and I learned the right way. I started learning the right way. I'm thinking, wow, this is the right way to do it. Then I started thinking about, or you know what? Let me think about the right way to do it. But then as you kind of go up in there and you're coaching, train people, even when I was coaching, train people, I was doing that too when I had my own, just one store. But then as I started going up, I started to kind of fall off the path of what was working for me. And then I realized, yo, I have to get back to the basics. So I went back to the basics, went back to the drawing board. Then I even started thinking about, yo, I got advice from someone who was in my position, who's the number one in the country in his company. And he gave me this advice that I still never ended up using. I was thinking, well, I never ended up using this. Now I know how to end up using it. And it's funny now, it's even something that was taught for me in the past. It completely lost my mind. But then now I'm getting back to it again as I was talking to one of my boss. We were brainstorming something. It came back to me. And I thought, wow, this is really it now. So I'm really thinking about what happened in the past. And now I got it back to my head. So now it's about, like I said, sticking to the basics, stick back what was working. I started getting back into working. I seen one store, they were trending maybe $10,000. They shot up to $18,000 to $19,000 in 1 week trend, a $9,000 trend increase just from me going back to the basics. They continue to maintain it too as well. That worked for me. Going to that one location for a week, practicing, studying, training them before moving to the next one. That worked for me. That worked in the past. Now it's working for me. Me just think about this. Me getting on Zoom calls with them every single day, the ones that are struggling, going over basic stuff, just replaying, role playing the same stuff over and over and over again. That worked for me in the past. A lot of times, especially when we feel like we're stuck with something, we try to always look for new ideas to do things, which is not bad. You sometimes should look for new things, but sometimes we forget what got us there in the first place. So today I'm urging you, and I am thinking for you to actually learn about or remember what worked for you in the past. And that same thing that worked for you in the past, start doing it now and you'll see a difference. That's really all I have for you guys today, man. Keep killing the day. Winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.